Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Linda and I do post weekly about fashion, so perhaps consider subscribing and let's go right into the video. So today's video is about two bags that I recently bought, and I did reveals or unboxings in a few prior videos ago, but now I wanted to tell you my actual experience with them since I have been wearing them now. And so the two bags at hand would be this one, which is the French Riviera, and the Square Stitch Tote. So both of these bags are by Chanel, and neither one of them are like really popular or anything, but I saw them and I just thought they looked super functional. And to me, as you see from my pretty eclectic collection of bags, I kind of just go with whatever my eye catches and whatever catches my eye, and if it works out, it works out, and I very rarely have any regrets. But I do have a few, and I'm going to make a separate video about bags I regret. But that does very rarely happen, and so these two bags are no exception. I do love them both, and now that I've been using them, I figured I could talk a little bit more about them. So first off, we can start with the Chanel Riviera, French Riviera bag. And this bag, I feel like it's quite large, and I think that's pretty convenient because most of my Chanel bags, as you can see, are really small. So here I have the Rock and Roll, the Classic Flap, the Clutch with Chain, and all of these bags are fairly small except for this one right here. I don't know if you could see it, but that is the reissue, and I think it's a 227 size. So that's like one of the larger ones I have of that style of bags, and so that's why I was trying to see if I got a few larger bags for my collection, and that's when I found these two bags. And so this one comes in the caviar leather, and it's got this like very wrinkled, crumpled look, and I don't really mind. When I first unboxed it, I was a little surprised because I didn't know if I really liked that, but now that I've been wearing it, it honestly really doesn't bother me, and it has that like worn, aged feel, and I just really like this bag. I feel like because it is caviar, it feels quite durable, and it's a very light bag, which is great because if you fill it up, the only thing that's going to weigh is whatever you fill it up with, because the bag itself doesn't weigh much. And I've had that issue in the past with other bags that I've bought, and they're so heavy that I'm like, imagine putting one thing in there and it's going to like weigh my arm down. And usually it's not a big deal, but if you're walking around for a few hours, you don't want your bag to be so uncomfortable or weigh you down. And so this bag does not have that problem. It really weighs nothing, and it comes with two straps. It has this little like top handle type of strap, and then it has this longer, more like crossbody strap. And I feel like this bag's quite versatile because you can wear it like this, and this is as long as it would be, and you can fill it to the rim, or you can also fold it because it does have right there for you to snap it shut, and then you would just close it like that, and now it's a smaller bag. Not significantly smaller, but small enough where it does look better when you try to wear it crossbody. So I do think that's a nice little feature that it has. So you do have that option. If you just want to wear it like a little smaller, slouchier, then you can do that. I did see this bag in the black and thought it was so beautiful, and so I've been considering dyeing it, but I'm getting more and more attached to this color. I feel like it's easy to match just like black would be, and I mean, even with like what I'm wearing right now, I feel like this just goes without any issues. So I'm going to keep it at this color for a while, and then maybe down the line I'll consider painting it black, but for now I really like it like this. I love how much it fits, and so now we can look inside. As you can see, that's quite large. I did bring like a pouch just so you could see how much could fit in there. I'm not going to fill it up because I think you can see. So here's just normal size pouch, and putting it in there takes up pretty much no space. Also, there's a zipper compartment here, and on this side you have two little pockets, and so you can have everything kind of separated in there. I haven't gotten an organizer for this, and I don't think I will. I don't really feel like it needs it, Also, the inside lining is like a burgundy color, which you can kind of see there. And I think that's nice because otherwise, if this was black on the inside, it would be a bottomless pit. I still feel like they might have been able to go a little lighter, but I can understand why they didn't. And so, here's my phone. So you can see dropping that in there also takes up like no space at all. Also, you have this little like key fob that's attached in there, super convenient. And so overall, now that I've actually been using this bag, I'm liking it more and more. Like all those thoughts and possible buyer's remorse that I felt the day I unboxed it are completely gone. And not to mention, I kept looking. I keep looking everywhere at how much this bag's going for, and really it is so overpriced everywhere. I mean, it's like $3,000 everywhere, and I got this for such a bargain. And of course, it was authenticated, pre-loved, and honestly, I really don't mind pre-loved. I'm starting to get more into it. In the very beginning, I was really reluctant and scared, but more and more as my collection's been growing, I'm more comfortable buying a few bags pre-loved. But like for sure, my first Chanel's, I went to the boutique. I wanted to be more familiar with the brand, and then now I have nothing against buying pre-loved. I think it's actually a pretty good deal. And so I've been shopping in the pre-loved market now, and I've been loving it. And of course, I like getting everything authenticated just so I can not worry, because otherwise it'll be in the back of my mind, like what if, you know, someone ripped me off or something. But no, everything comes authenticated. Or if you get it from Fashionphile, that's pretty reliable. I love shopping on Fashionphile. And so yeah, loving this bag. And also it has little feet at the bottom, which I think it's always a bonus. Not a lot of bags have them, and so anytime a bag has little feet to help protect it when it's on the table or wherever, I just always think that's super helpful and convenient. So on to my other bag. This is the Chanel Square Stitch, and I think it's so cute. I like the color. It's like this pale, like blush type of color, and it's so cute. I like that it's different in that instead of having that like CC logo, you have this like plaque and it says Chanel on it, and I think that that's just very different, and I do love that about it because as you can see from my eclectic collection, I like things that are a little bit different. It just catches my eye. And so yeah, that's definitely something that I like. And also, if you know me, I'm a sucker for outer pockets. That is why I got this one. This has this big back pocket. So I know that this is where I can keep pretty much everything I want immediately. So hand sanitizer, masks, cell phone, everything can go right here. And you're just good to go. And then on the inside, you can have everything else. And so you have a zipper pocket here. And then on this side, you have two slip pockets. And it has this little key fob that detaches. And how cool is that? I love that. I think it's so convenient. And so this bag also fits quite a lot. It's smaller than the other one. Just whacked myself in the face there, but it still fits a lot. And so I'll use that same pouch, which I feel like this is bigger than a wallet, which is why I wanted to use this for my example. And so if you drop it in there, as you can see, it still has more than enough space for your daily essentials. And then if I drop my phone in there, still taking up pretty much no space. And so I can definitely fit sunglasses, maybe like a small umbrella because it's always randomly raining, probably like a little sweater or something, like a thin sweater. And this bag, I just feel like it holds so much. And I love that little square stitch design. I've seen that these actually sell for a pretty reasonable price as far as Chanel goes. So for a lot of other Chanel totes, you could be paying thousands of dollars. This one, more than likely, you can find for less than $1,000, and I think that that's a pretty good deal for Chanel. And so I would definitely recommend this bag. In fact, now that my mom saw this bag, she loves it, and she told me to keep an eye out if I find another one so that she can have it too. And I saw it in a few different colors. I think one was like a beige, and then they had, oh, I forgot, there was one that I was surprised, another color that I found it in, like maybe like a burgundy. I might be wrong, but I did see it in another color that surprised me. But I think this is great because it's not too big. Like, you don't look at it and think, oh, that's enormous, like it's inconvenient. Not at all. I feel like it's such a good size. Like, as you can see, I feel like it's not too crazy big or anything. It's just big enough. And so this little square stitch tote I would highly recommend because it is another bag that packs a punch. So I have been wearing both of these bags, and now that I have that experience, I thought I'd share it with you. Both of them are holding up really well. They also can carry so much, and I highly recommend them. And so yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up, and I will catch you all for next week's video. Bye!